Again, it's video time again. Apparently they're quite popular. People like hearing these short little blurbs on issues that have come up and things that, senior guys learned over the years, making little hacks. This is a safety issue, and it's about, I'm using an example of an MVA that I attended to a few years ago, but we had an incredibly bad, horrendous near miss out, and I just wanted to forward it just in case a situation comes like rears its ugly head again, which it could very easily happen. This scenario happens in the province of BC over and over again, with people up north, with down here on the island, everywhere. But this is what happened. We were out on 264th. There was an MVA head-on and two people ejected, two males laying in the highway. We called for both helicopters to come in. They were on their way. We had secured the highway. The fire department was there. They'd made up an LZ. The RCMP had blocked off 264th at Fraser Highway and had blocked it off at the freeway, so no traffic was going either way. So everybody felt secure. There was no issues with random cars, looky-loos, things like that. As you can imagine, the scene was horrendous and spread out. We had not only the patients that were ejected, but the people in the car that hit them head on. They were also patients, of course. So what happened was, it was a faceted response with Langley Fire. Aldergrove was there, and Langley Fire came in. The trouble is that we had the fire department set up an LZ, and a fire truck had come south from the south and had come through the blockade where the police had dropped it off because they were coming to the scene. So they're coming along here. Here's the police that have blocked it off. The fire department's coming here. Their line of vision is basically not much more than that. And of course, they're very, very focused on getting here because they're hearing updates and they're hearing that there's multiple patients, multiple ambulance and two helicopters coming in. The helicopter had circled around, I believe it was 80 Bravo at the time, and started and saw when he circled around, this was all clear. This entire roadway was clear. He started to land. This is his line of sight. So he started to come down as the fire truck was coming underneath him from behind. In the last second, pretty much the very last second, the pilot had noticed the lights, the emerge lights on the fire truck that was coming in, going to ram him from behind, and just powered it up and took off, and they went down and landed on the cloverleaf in the grass there. A really, really serious near miss, and I'm sure there would have been probably multiple losses of life on our part, as well as others, and it would have been international news, of course. Of course, when that happened, now we needed to get the ALS that were in both helicopters from the roundabout, which was about 1.5 kilometers away, to the scene, and we weren't prepared for that because we assumed that the helicopters were going to land right here. Just a quick note, something that maybe you can pass on to the fire department. This did happen. It was very close. It was a miss, thank goodness, but something like this, you can see how it could happen quite easily. All right, food for thought. See you next time.